Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our project podcast. This is the first podcast that we've come back with since the new season has started. I'm your host, Kenji. I have here with me Katherine.
Hi.
And Jessica.
Hello.
Jessica is actually one of our new members in Project 559. We also have two other new members, June and Alana. I don't know what their last names are. Jessica, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, like what your background is?
My background in dance?
Sure. How about your background in dance?
Well, I started dancing when I was around 9 years old, and I kind of did it until my senior year in high school. And honestly, that was kind of scratching the surface of what dance really was to me. Honestly, I didn't really get passionate about it until probably when I transferred to Fresno State, to be honest, and when I met you in UET. I did dance for about 9 years, and I did everything except hip-hop. I did tap, jazz, ballet, all of that. And that was only because I was intimidated and scared of hip-hop, to be honest. I loved watching it, but I could not see myself doing it. But, I kind of dabbled in it a little bit as the years went on by, and then, I pretty much do it now. So
yeah, I mean, you're part of Project now. That's all. That's all we do.
Yeah, living and breathing it recently. So, and I love it. It really has pushed me to grow as a dancer, and has challenged me in ways to really grow, not only as a dancer, but as a person as well. That's honestly what Project 559 and D&J has really done for me. That kind of goes into the next question of what Project 559 and D&J what experience it has given me thus far in a couple of months, which has honestly felt a lot longer, to be honest, in the span of
almost 3 months, right?
It's honestly felt like a year.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time together.
And it's honestly a great privilege to have done so much in so little time. I feel like I've grown so much in just the span of 2 or 3 months. Project 559, I remember when I did the group interview for it, when we did auditions, and you asked, Christina and Corey asked what to expect from it, or what you want to kind of come out from it. And honestly, I stand by what I said. I remember saying I wanted direction from this team and from coming to the studio. Because honestly, your girl was a lost girl before joining Project 559 and, coming to the studio.
A lost girl in Wonderland. Yeah, Black Peter Pan.
Alice in Wonderland got nothing on me. Honestly, I love the experience that I've had in Project 559 and coming here. Dance for me, it's crazy what it will do for each individual. It can be a safe haven or some outlet to where you can express something you can't really say with words, because I'm not really good with words. So you can utilize dance like that. And for me personally, dance has been that push every day for me to be a better person. It's crazy what it can do in terms of whatever scenario you're in, choreography or whatever it is. It's more than the technicality, just when you look beyond that.
It's a feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pushed me to be a better person. It's crazy how dance can do that. And it's done that.
And you just delivered a whole monologue.
Yeah.
So
I know we have a time limit. Sorry.
You can start your own vlog if you wanted to.
Was that answer the question?
And just yeah. I mean, girl, you take this however you want. Okay. You go wherever you want with this.
But yeah, that was my that's been my experience so far.
Well, that's a good experience. It sounds like you've been getting a lot out of project.
Mm-hmm. And I've looked for that. When I first moved here to Fresno, I looked for dance, and it was more about like having fun and just getting the dances. But then when I came here, it was way more than that. It was just
it felt like a commitment.
Yeah, but in such a good way. Like you commit to things, and it makes you more passionate about it, and you meet more great people here that you look for, and you can never find them. You're like, dang, we're all the good people, and then lo and behold,
we were here the whole time. We were in this building. We were at D&J. That's right.
Mm-hmm. So honestly, this place has been a rare gem that was amongst the meh gems, and I'm really grateful that you and Christina pushed me to come join, and yeah.
Of course. Well, so many good things come out of going out of your comfort zone and just doing things that you're not too familiar with or experienced with, and that's the beauty of things. You just learn to try new things. You be positive, and you just go for it. Even my friend Kang, he was kind of iffy about applying for the breakdance instructor position here, and I was like, you should just come and meet Daphne and Joe first, and then you can decide after their initial first impression of you and your first impression of them. After that, you can decide. And he's like, you know what? I think I like it there. I think I might belong there. And I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I was able to convince you of that. And I'm glad Daphne and Joe didn't scare you away. Yeah. No, but thank you so much, Jessica, for sharing your background with us and your experience with Project 559 so far.
Thank you.
And I hope your experience with D&J has been good, too.
Well, I do want to say, after all that monologue, that I didn't fall out of love with dance, but I kind of took a break from it when I had to commit to school before I moved here. And then, when I finally found this place, it honestly made me fall in love with dance again. And, I'm grateful that I finally found it, because it was a struggle finding somewhere for me to just want to dance, because I was trying to find something at school at state, and my searching skills were crappy because all I found was cheerleading, and I was like, I can't do that. And
not that cheerleading is bad at Fresno
it's not
State.
Bad, but yeah, I just
not
wanted,
for you.
No, I'm afraid of heights like that.
Yeah, you would be an amazing flyer.
No, I would come up and never come back down.
Oh my gosh. Aren't those the flyers that they want, though?
I would just be the one that gets stuck in a tree.
Oh
or
my
something.
gosh. Oh, I thought you meant you'd levitate. I'd be like, you're the new Chris Angel. Oh my gosh. Chris Angel. Katherine, why don't you tell us what you've been up to lately?
Well, I haven't been doing much with the team because I've been busy at school, with school and stuff. And I've been kind of more active with my Hmong club activities.
At Fresno State?
At Fresno State, yeah. Doing skits and Hmong dancing. So.
Oh, that's cool. I remembered seeing you at that one event, Amerasia, right?
Amerasia.
American Asian, or it was called Amerasia. Or at least the spelling was AMERASIA.
Oh, what were they doing?
Well, you danced.
Oh, yeah.
You did a Hmong dance,
it?
and then you did a Laotian dance or a Thai dance.
Thai dance. Yeah, I think it was Amerasia.
Yeah, Amerasia.
Yeah.
I came and saw you there with Molly.
Yeah, they're
Nice.
banquet or something.
Yeah, no, it was really cool, getting to see all of those, Asian groups out there with, their, traditional clothing and their dance styles. It was so nice. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And nice to participate in, the community. So, that's great, Katherine. Thank you for doing that. And then you told me before that you were going to be the culture chair
Yeah, for our Hmong Student Association at Fresno State.
Oh my gosh. So, I mean, what would your duties be as culture chair?
I would be in charge of basically like spreading more knowledge of the Hmong culture. For now, most of the main activities they do are like Hmong dancing and kind of doing like a skit. But I was thinking of for next year to kind of include more of learning about Hmong culture and kind of helping each other learn how to read and write in Hmong, because like the younger generation, they don't have as much of a fluency in Hmong, the Hmong language. So I was thinking maybe kind of help the younger generations kind of have a stronger grasp of
That sounds
Hmong.
cool. I mean, what you can possibly do is have like a Hmong word of the day or like phrase of the day.
Yeah.
Or you can even have them like converse with each other for like a couple of minutes just to test out their Hmong. Or teach them like introductions, like this is how you say hello to an elder versus like your friends. This is like, you know, casual Hmong versus traditional Hmong or whatever.
Yeah.
Just some creativity I'm throwing out there. Take it or leave it. Do whatever you want. I'm not going to trademark it.
And then aside from that, I've been doing more activities involving my major too, which is interior design. We have our organization, our student organization at school. So I'll be taking up the position of president next year.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
So
get it.
Okay.
It'll be a pretty busy year.
President and
next
culture
year.
chair. Oh my gosh, Catherine.
Dang.
Dang. I hope you're mentally prepared for it.
She's
I
got
have
this.
summer to mentally prepare myself.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope summer is good to you, because summers in Fresno can get very hot.
But it's raining right now.
You know, it is raining right
jinx it,
now.
girl.
But yeah, I know. Let's hope it rains in the summer. But if it does, then it's like a dry rain. And
It's
Dry
been pretty windy
rain?
these days
What
though.
kind of...
yeah, it has been pretty.
Snowstorm
Yeah,
in the mountains, but
yeah. I'm kind of grateful for them snowstorm. I'm sure the people up in the mountains aren't that grateful for it. Thank you, Mother Nature.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's move on to what we've already done for this third season of Project 559. I think the very first thing we did was release a video of our like new group, and that's already out on our social media, like our Instagram, our Facebook, and I don't think it's out on our YouTube just yet. But it's definitely out on our social media pages. So make sure you guys check that out. It was fun shooting it. It was really fun. Yeah, everyone was there. And we shot it at Fresno High.
Fresno State.
Yeah.
University High.
Sorry,
University
not
High,
Fresno
yeah.
High.
Fresno
University.
State University High, yeah.
University High. Completely different schools. Different schools. No, yeah, but it was a lot of fun. We did such a weird concept. I don't think we really had a concept.
But it came out so good.
Yeah, I think originally it was like men versus women, and then it was masculinity versus femininity, and then in the end we were just like, let's just have fun with it. And we ran with it, and it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially for the time frame we had. We had like a month to get it all
We did
together.
really good in a month.
Yeah, and like we had new members, and we all like vibed together really well. It was great. Honestly, it was great.
Like our coordination with like our uniforms and like what we had to pick. Did you notice that we like matched, but we didn't really plan?
Did we match? I
Like
didn't
we
even
were
see
like
it.
the Project Power Rangers, because we were like matching with each
Matching
other. Like it
colors.
was just an array of like matching it. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh,
You go
dang.
check it
Well,
out.
I know we were like super duper colorful.
Like color coded. I don't. You know.
Dang, that's just how cool
Yeah.
we are.
Like
honestly.
Like when we did those separate segments.
We still look
we
pretty well
matched.
together.
Yeah, we were like yellow on yellow, then some pinks and oranges. I don't know. It just.
We all
We
still looked
knew.
really good together, even
Yeah.
when we were in different groups.
Uh-huh.
Dang, and we all had the same costumes too.
We
Dang, we are so cool. I can't get over it. Like, people don't know how much work we put into, like, our own art, our own craft. So, I mean, a month to put a video together. And not really a month. It's more like an hour a day for, like, 3 days a week.
Right.
And we got it done really, really well.
Yeah, we learned pretty quick, too.
Yeah.
For me, anyway. That was probably the fastest I
No,
ever
yeah,
learned
that
pieces.
video, I think, was like 3 minutes long, 3.5 minutes long. So to learn that much in, like, honestly, less than a month, that was really, really good on everyone's part. Yeah.
That wall split, though, Kenji.
Oh my gosh.
I'm over here just like, simple stretch, down to the floor, I'm good.
I know, it's our first video. Can't keep it simple, you know. Yes, and then some other things that we've done. What else have we done? I know we performed.
Yeah, we did.
We performed at Sanger High School. I'm not sure for what event. I forget. It was like...
Was it for the fashion show?
I forget. There was a fashion show,
Or
but
like
I don't know what the overall, like, event was. I forget. I feel so bad. But Sunny actually invited us to perform for it.
I guess we were kind of like a special guest for their...
Yeah,
But,
I mean...
you know, like, put him in there.
I still don't know what event that was. Yeah, I still don't know what event that was. Like, but I mean, like, after that day, the very next day, we performed at Vintage Days at Fresno State.
Yeah.
And we performed a freaking 10-minute set.
Yeah, that was insane.
Oh my goodness.
Dang.
That was so tiring. And Daphne was like, you know, everyone did good, but it could have been better in terms of energy. And
But
I was like, yeah, Daphne, I completely understand what you're saying, but we had like a month, less than a month to put this together as well. And we performed like the day before. So cut us just a little bit of slack, just a little bit.
Well,
I'm so tired. I was so
I don't know.
tired.
We did pretty good. I don't, unless there was like, so you think you can dance judges there. I think
it was just a community event. I think we did really good. Yeah.
And then like, to improvise like the stage space, because it's always changing.
Right. Yeah, we had to adapt the dance to the spacing because we didn't get the chance to practice on it beforehand.
Yeah.
Because we were busy performing at Sanger High. Because that's the time frame that we performed at Sanger was the time we were supposed to rehearse it at Vintage Days, or the stage at Vintage Days at Fresno State. And we didn't have that opportunity, sadly.
Yeah.
Currently, we're getting ready for...
We did Spring Intensive.
Oh, yes.
How can we forget that?
Oh, my gosh.
It was intense as heck.
Yes, we did do the Spring Intensive. Oh, my
That
gosh.
was so fun.
It was
Love
honestly such a fun, like, 3-day intensive.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that it was just 3 days. Because those 3 days, I was there. Like, I was there for both 3 days. And I was there for those 7-8 hours.
Oh.
And I took a class, every single class, for 3 days straight. And I was like, my body aches, but I'm having so much fun. And it was great because I finally got to take Polynesian with Megan, and it's so much fun. And then we took class with Zachary Garcia, a lot of fun.
Yeah,
completely blew me out of the water, but very fun.
Yeah.
And then I taught a class, 3 classes actually, 2 kids, 1 adult class. It was fun. I love the kids. Elisa, if you're listening to this, tell your kids I love them. And then my adult class was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
So fun.
It was fun. Nicole took my class.
Yeah.
And it was the first time that she's taken my class. And
Really?
Yeah, I was like,
Nicole.
thank you, Nicole. I love you. Yeah, it was great, honestly. Everyone did really well in that class, and I'm glad I got to teach it.
It was really
Yeah,
cool.
that was like
was
the
so fun.
most I've ever gotten to teach, and we had such a small room. I hated it, but I'm just glad we had the space, and I'm glad that many students showed up. Honestly, it's such an honor and a privilege. Yeah. How did you do during those 3 days?
Oh my goodness. You know what's funny is that, like, out of all the spring intensive classes, I like pulled a muscle, not even from the class, but just like the freestyle after the class. It was Christina's class. Where, like, you do the freestyle and I did a split when I shouldn't have.
Oh, I remember that. Oh my
god. So it wasn't even from like doing. I mean, I still was like aching body from top to bottom. But that like broke you. Because I was so into it. Because the classes during spring intensive are so amazing.
They were so high.
I just get so into it, and the people that come, they're so like high energy.
Yeah, it's nice because there are people who don't normally come to the studio, and so once they came during that break, they were like vibing, they were feeling it.
Everyone was so sweet and so cool.
Honestly, it was so nice, and we were so hyped, especially during Christina's class. Oh my gosh. And I heard you guys during Corey's class, his adult class, and it was the same time as Rebecca's. Were you taking Corey's?
I think so.
I think you were, because I was in Rebecca's heels class, or her burlesque, and I was in there with Christina. Yeah, so that's why I remember it. And I was like, I love this. And I was just hearing you guys, like, being super loud, and I was like, you know what? We're going to have even more fun here. And we did.
Not a competition, Kenji.
I mean, it was pretty cool, though. It was pretty cool, though. Yeah. Katherine, I wish you could have came and taken classes at the spring intensive.
I think I was busy with something that week of the intensive that I couldn't be there.
I forget what, but I remembered you being busy too. Like, Molly had to pick you up from school a couple of times.
Yeah, I think I had some stuff to do.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. There's always the summer program. Yeah, come take a class or two, you know. It's summer.
Or all.
Yeah, or all of the classes. Whatever works.
Come diet us together.
Yeah. Aside from that, we've just been working on our competition set. We're competing at SPOCOM in Southern California. It's July 20th, a Saturday. We don't have all the details just yet, but, you know.
It's getting there.
Yeah, we have until July to get it all the way done, and then we're in Southern California for that entire week, because you guys are also doing arena dance camp. Yeah, so that's going to be intense. I'm not staying for that because I want to rest up my body before National Dance Day, which I am totally excited for. Like, I cannot wait to see what classes they have, because I think Crystal Tiscanero, she said that they were going to offer kids classes.
That's good.
So that's like more teachers, more dance styles, and just so many more people participating at National Dance Day. And I'm glad that it's growing, you know, because potentially I hope I get to teach there someday.
You will,
for National
Kenji,
Dance Day.
Will.
I know. I gotta really push myself out there a little more in the community.
Yeah.
You gotta give back a little.
You give back a lot. What are you talking about?
I give out a lot of love. Yeah. All right, everyone. We are getting close to the end of the project podcast. So we are going to finish off with our last segment where we update everyone on the latest news with Project 559 and D&J. I know it seems like that's what we were doing for the past few minutes, but that's because we took like March and April off. So just keep listening. Just keep listening. All right. So, season 3 of Project 559, if you didn't know, we were in season 3. Season 3 is midway through our season. We're like 3 months into our season. We end in August. Yeah, so none of us are going to think about that just yet. But this Friday, May 24th, 2019, we have a project night workshop. So 6:30 p.m. we have Stephanie Reyes from Middle Grounds. Woo! I'm so excited. I requested just for her.
Aww.
Yeah, so I'm so excited for you, Stephanie. I'm excited. And then at 8 p.m. we have Mikey Lee.
Hey.
Yeah, Mikey's like, I consider him like one of the tyrants in the community. Not tyrant as in like a very bad like overlord type of person, but like one of the very big community heads in hip hop, the hip hop world. Yeah, so that's what I think of you, Mikey. If you're listening to this.
You should tag him.
Yeah. Well, oh my gosh, I know, Mikey. If you're listening to this, sending hearts your way. Love.
At mention.
Yeah. Stephanie, love you. Always love you. And then Project also has a photo shoot coming up, so we'll release photos whenever that's coming out.
The season's over.
Yeah. So we'll release that whenever we got time. D&J's Lion King recital is on June 28th at 5:30 p.m. That's a Friday. And then we also have Saturday the 29th at 2 p.m. Tickets are available at D&J. You can purchase them for $12. There is a discount for standing tickets. So if you'd rather stand instead of sit, then you will get a discount on your ticket. If you're standing, it's because there is limited seating, so also keep that in mind. First come, first serve. Get your tickets, people. D&J's summer program is beginning the second week of July of 2019 and ending after the second week of August. So make sure you come to D&J and find out more information about the summer program here. If not, just wait for us to give you guys some more details. That always works too, you know. All right, everyone. That concludes our project podcast. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I have here with me Katherine.
This is Katherine.
And Jessica.
This is Jessica. I swear we're different people.
And I've been your host, Kenji. Thank you so much, everyone.